it wouldn't let me change my stream name and what's it called? Stream name and details. So if you're coming in from YouTube, yeah, Nova Paladin. Uh, yeah. See, what I've been trying Nova Paladin is some different streaming software called Streamlabs. I was really attracted to it. It was working good for a while, and it just stopped working good. So now I'm just using the good old fashioned iPhone camera again. Yeah, might as well not mess with perfection, am I right? If you're following along on YouTube and Twitch, you'll notice that I'm using the fancy schmancy camera. Let me tell you, the thing that worked great about Streamlabs was the fact that, it let me use, the full extent of all my equipment for all the fun stuff. Oh, Kazaros, that is an awesome name. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. So, to catch you all up, we're making another addition to the Stabswell family. Oh, yes, I am so excited for Space Marine 2 Kazaros. It has. I've been playing Space Marine 1 over on Twitch. You can catch those recordings on my YouTube, lamentably, and it has been a lot of fun to play. I've died a ton, but I'm at the point where I'm starting to get pretty good at it. Yes, it would be so much fun if it were there for Xbox One. But yeah, what we're making tonight are some Death Company intercessors. We already have all the ones that are just the guns ready to go. So what we're doing is we're making ones that are chainsword and gun because the way it works in the Blood Angels Index is that you can't have a mix. You have to have all gun or all chainsword and pistols. So I said we better have a set of both. Ooh, Ultramarines are celestial lions. That's awesome. Yeah. Yes, making bacon. This shall be our knife man. The Stabswell family is famous or infamous for their love of a good knife. So this will be another one of the Stabswell brothers. Hey, Dirtnap, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Yes, for the Emperor, as the Emperor wills it. We shall have our Lamenters chapter continue to grow in his holy name. So, yes, this fine fellow, like all the other Stabswells, will be jumping in with as many knives as they can carry. That's why we have uh the Stabswell who does the uh oh, he's a Stern Guard veteran. We have the Stabswell who's the lieutenant with the combi weapon. They have three knives. Octrain, what we're doing tonight is building some Death Company assault intercessors. This fella right here charges in a battle with two knives. So yeah, he's a lot of fun to play with. So we'll put him right here in center where everyone can see him while I start trimming off this chainsword off the sprue. Oh ho ho ho! Kazaros has some very juicy tea for us. He says that it's been confirmed by the creator of the Minotaurs that they're from the Iron Warriors gene seed. Oh, I knew it! I knew it! Yep, that explains so much. Because let me tell you what, them boys ain't right. Oh no, Kalani. I'm just using the Space Wolf sprue. I'm taking this chainsword and this knife arm to uh, make some salt intercessors. You know what I guess I'm borrowing some tendencies from the Minotaurs and stealing some cool stuff. But yes, yes, I. It makes so much sense that minute that they're Iron Warriors base because excuse me, because they are so brutal in their methods. I'll tell you what, you do not mess around with Minotaurs because of their brutality. The Lamenters definitely learned this the hard way in the Bad Ab War. Let's see. All right, so Polani is working on the Salamander Hero Pack. That's awesome. How do you like it? Ooh, Emperor Scythes. That's real cool. Let's see. Let's start trimming out some bits. Nice. Sports cards, thanks for joining us. You have an awesome username. Ooh, great practice for shading with green. Now, I could have sworn that the Emperor's Scythes were yellow and black. Am I mistaken? Bees do good. Hey, I'm doing real good. How about yourself? Thanks for popping in. It's been a wild Saturday. Wife came back from a visit out of state to some family. Oh, Kalani. Oh, yes, yes. The salamanders you were talking about, not the Emperor's Scythes. Got it. Let's see. Bryce of Storgrim asks, do I have any other armies? Yes, I have a little bit of a Votan army. I got that launch box. I have a uh iron no what's it called, a homebrew chapter that I started, never ended up finishing it because I like my lamenters so much more. Yes, Kalani, painting yellow and black is so hard. It is a very annoying color set to work with. Ryan, thanks for joining us tonight. See, just playing with some technical settings. Let's see. Kalani asks, how do the Lamenters have Death Company if they don't fall to the Black Rage? Well, Kalani, I have some very sad news for you. The Lamenters now fall to the Black Rage. They when they originally were published as a Games Workshop chapter, they did not. However, sometime during the original Imperial Armor Bad Ab War storyline, where they published those two books. In those books, they showed off artwork for Lamenter's Death Company and confirmed that they do, in fact, have Death Company now. You're right, Bryce. Their luck is even worse now, now that they do fall to the Black Rage. That was their one up, not falling to the Black Rage or the Red Thirst. So, Bryce, it actually can get worse because they could fall. Well, right now they still don't fall to the Red Thirst, only the Black Rage. Still, though, I guess a win is a win. If they don't get the Red Thirst, then they don't get the Red Thirst. Yeah, nothing but debuffs. Yeah, yeah, they still have the Red Thirst immunity. Dot, dot, dot. For now. We'll see what if they change anything related to that in the eventual Blood Angels Codex. Not sure when it's going to release. I totally thought that they were going to be the secret index released in June until those leaks for Imperial Agents came out in a while ago. Yes, Bryce Up, Sanguinor Mini, when? We need him. We can't. Finecast is a crime. Finecast is so difficult to work with. I would much rather wait to get a non-Finecast Sanguinor. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, the Dark Angel bits could work because they have Nova Palette or Kazaros because they have the hooded bits. So yeah, having those Dark Angel bits could work out pretty good uh for them. Oh, Brycelip says the Lucius Finecast Eternal, the Finecast Mini's pretty good. I didn't know that. That's quite comforting to hear. I'm sure he'll get a new one very, very soon since since they've now confirmed that a Emperor's Children codex is coming. No word as to when, of course, but the fact that it's coming at all is pretty big because there's been some Emperor's Children players who've been waiting since fourth edition for a codex. Based on that statement, I suppose that I've heard is, oh, Sinful, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. But yeah, based on that statement and that meme, I suppose that it was probably fourth edition. That was the last Emperor's Children Codex. Yeah, probably by the end of the edition, to be honest. So, uh, editions tend to last about 3 years. If we're just kicking off our second year, it'll probably be what's 2024 plus 2? Summer 2026 when the Emperor's Children Codex comes out. Yeah, it was like the last month or two of 10th edition that the World Eaters Index came out. Ooh, Sinful Ass. What kind of glue am I using? I am using. Here, let me show it. Put the lid back on so it doesn't spill. Tamiya Extra Thin Cement. It is. pretty nice one. Um, I still have some issues with it, so I usually use good old GW plastic glue. But when I want those fine details, I tend to lean towards the Tamiya. Bryce have asked, when did this World Eaters refresh come out? It was, let's see, it was announced like 4 months before the end of 10th edition, what we now know to be the end of 10th edition. Uh, so, yeah, I think the codex itself came out like 2 months before the end, if I'm remembering right. Oh, hey, Lumpy Space Princess, thanks for the share. I appreciate it. Lucius Adams, thanks for joining us. But yes, the uh, World Eaters Codex came out very shortly before the end of ninth edition. In fact, it was the joke was, oh, Lucius, thanks for the follow. Yes, UB13, Warhammer is a lot of fun. Very, very worth it. But yeah, the big grumble for uh, m- World Eaters and Imperial Guard players was they were racing to see whose codex would come out last. The Imperial Guard codex came out like what felt like a month before. Whoa, 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 whoa! Is that the Patrick Mahomes in my comments here? Lucius Adams plays salamanders. That's so cool. How do you like them? But yes, the Imperial Guard Codex only got like a month a play or there's about before the end of ninth edition. Yes, salamanders are so much fun. I love the that firestorm detachment. That's a lot of fun to play with. Misty Luna, thanks for joining us. Let's see, since I'm putting Space Wolf Chainsword in the right hand on this guy, I need to find a left hand pistol for him. So let me pull out my Death Company bits, since this is a Death Company intercessor, and find a left handed bolt pistol. Do, 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 do. Ooh, for his pauldron, let's give him this one with a scroll. That'll look cool. That's the fun thing about kit bashing. It's oh, Bryson, I have so many kit bashed heroes. Let's see. Give me just a second to finish this guy, and I'll show some. I thought I had a left-handed pistol somewhere. Oh, yes, yes, here it is. Ava, thanks for joining us. Nice, nice. There we go. We'll put those down. This will go on the right arm. This will go on the left. Let me find a. I need to clean. Oh, yeah, here it is. Here is an Assault Intercessor Pauldron I cut off a little ago. But yes, let me show off one of my kit bashed heroes, Brysub. This is a Primaris Lieutenant or Captain that I built using the Lieutenant Pulmeron body, Sanguinary Guard fist, Sanguinary Guard pauldron, and the Sanguinary Guard uh, plasma pistol that's wrist mounted. So this fella right here is a pretty sharp looking fella here. Oh, yes, very sleek. Thank you. Ooh, Kazuro says he's making a homebrew chapter master shoot soon with Kit Bash. Yes, kit bashing is so much fun. I love using kit bashes to design heroes and test them out. Uh, I actually have a I actually just made a pretty comprehensive video on kit bashing and Warhammer conversions in general on my YouTube not too long ago. So it was a lot of fun to make, a lot of fun to put together. So I highly encourage you to check it out. Hey, Eggy, thanks for the follow. I sure appreciate it. And so does our little Lieutenant Captain here. Ooh, yeah, Barky, that makes sense. Let me tell you, the myth of the pile of shame is real. It is, it piles up. Here, let me zoom this back out a little bit. There is a lot of unpainted Warhammer on my desk, and it needs to get painted. Yeah. I mean, it'll get there someday, but I need to do some serious catching up. So that actually gives me an idea too. Why don't we give this guy, since he's mostly looking regular death comp or regular Primaris, let's give him one of these few Death Company backpacks I have. Let's take a look. How about... Ooh, yeah, this one. Wait. No, this one with the double scroll, which will look good because I'm going to give him the scroll pauldron. So nice, let's do that. Kit bashing is one of the funnest parts of Warhammer for me. Let's see. Mike's first account. Thanks for joining us tonight. You have an awesome name. I like it. Iggy Stink. That's an awesome name. Thanks for joining us. Ooh, Yondu. Yondu Alanta. Like Mary Poppins. I like it. I think Guardians 2 was the first time in many, many years I cried in theaters. It was it's a heartbreaker of a movie. I was not prepared for just what a roller coaster it would be. Ooh, all the Guardians movies have made you cry. I totally get it. Yeah, number three. That is a great way to end the trilogy. Eggy asks, what faction of Space Marines am I painting? I'm painting a Blood Angel successor called the Lamenters. The Lamenters are notoriously unlucky. So it's so these Death Company intercessors I'm building are gonna be some very tragic heroes. Tactical Juice, that's an awesome name. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, these first company backpacks don't quite fit on the Primaris body. So when I glue them, I gotta really push that in tight while that plastic melts. That's one nice advantage of using plastic glue over super glue for building models because that helps you really conform the part in a shape. So yeah, we can see that the backpack does look a little smaller as compared to the rest of the body, but you really only notice it if you look in close. A clever Trevor. Oh, you love Lamenters too. Well, hey, welcome to the chapter. We love having you around. Thanks for coming by. We love our Lamenters here, as well as Warhammer in general. JW, I like your profile photo. Thanks for joining us. Captain Corn Dog! That is an awesome name. Thanks for joining us. What mark or space marine type is my favorite? Eggy ass. Ah, man. Okay. So I really love the Mark III body and the Mark VI tactical helmet. Hey, Sus, hello to you too. That's an awesome profile photo you got there. Is that a Muppet? I can't tell because my phone's so small. But yes, yes, I love the Mark VI. Oh, General Space Marine head. The what are they called? What were they called on Forge World? The Mark II uh Iron Warrior heads look really, really good. But I also really love the new Mark III bodies. Well, hey, user 372 big number. Thanks for the follow. I sure appreciate it. Sus, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Yes, the new Mark III armor in that was just recently released by Games Workshop for those tactical marines look really, really cool, except for the new helmet. I love the old uh Second Crusades style helmet better. Oh yeah, this is a snazzy looking assault intercessor. I like it. Don't want to give it a regular assault intercessor head. Let's find him a special one. Hey Colby, it's going real good. Just trying to find a nice head for our Draco. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're trying to find a good head right here. Um, Lol, heyo. Let's see, I might have some of the Forge World ones lying around. Let me check this handy dandy box I got down here. Oh, nope. Wrong box. I swear, I just cleaned this room, but like, in some ways it looks dirtier. Well, not dirtier, but more cluttered. Oh, Colby. Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. That's actually what I'm looking for. I got some of the Mark VI helmets, the Blood Angels Forge World Mark VI helmets, right here. So that's what I was looking for. So I'll give him one of those beats. Iggy asks, what year did I get into Warhammer? 2021. Oh, Caitlin Paul, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. But yeah, Iggy, I got into Warhammer in 2021. It was a lot of fun. I was just learning about the lore and I was like, ooh, I want some more of this. And then I started getting into the modeling side of things, and I was like, oh, this is so much fun. Okay, Colby, I think what I'm going to do is use this beak right here from the Forge World Mark 6 Tactical Marine. Yes. Thanks for the idea. That'll be good. Yes, Sinful. That's how it goes. You start with the lore, then you go to the books, you find all the cool lore channels, and then that's the gateway into the models. Yeah, that's pretty well how it was for me. Now, because this is resin, I can't use the Tamiya plastic glue. I need to use some actual super glue. So let me move these over real quick. Gaunt's Ghost! Yes, Colby. I haven't read Gaunt's Ghost yet, but I keep hearing how it's probably one of the best Warhammer books out there. So, real quick, since I'm not needing my headphones because I'm not doing Streamlabs, I'm gonna put my headphones off to the side. So that's one less cable I have to worry about. Nice. Yeah, Gaunt's Ghost is real cool. So for resin, yeah, Band of Brothers, but with Imperial Guard. That's a great way to call it. So, real quick, because you were asking about glue a few minutes ago, Sinful. For plastic, all plastic. So far, my preference has been the Citadel plastic glue. I've been Tamiya extra thin cement has a surprising learning curve to it. I can see why a bunch of modelers and painters like it, but yeah, yeah, with plastic glue, there's no learning curve. It's just, oh, it glues. That's another reason why I like the low site ultra liquid control super glue, because not only does it just work from the get go, it also works with resin. So this resin Forge World head, I'm gonna put on this plastic marine. The resin doesn't melt and glue, so that's why I need the super glue. So let's go ahead and just stick a dot in there. Yep. And then we'll stick the head on it. Yes. One other thing that I also really like about the low site super glue is you can generally find it at any supermarket. Tamiya and the Tamiya's plastic cement you can only buy in certain hobby shops. Uh, the Citadel plastic glue, you'll generally only find at hobby shops. But low site, you can find this anywhere. Let's see, Daniel Diaz asks, doesn't get work better with non-porous surfaces? I'm not sure what get means in this particular instance, but oh, gel. Doesn't gel work better with non-porous surfaces? That would make sense. And since resin tends to be, or my impression of resin is that it's pretty porous, so that would explain why the two plastic glues don't work well with resin at all. So yeah, makes sense to me. But yes, Colby, you were right. A beaky was a great way to bring this guy to life. Look at him. Oh, he looked so good with this beaky helmet. Very nice. Very nice. Yes. That's why I love kit bashing. Adds personality and flavor. Look at each of these guys. You can tell they've got a story behind them and their fall to madness. Now, all we need are for the Death Company Intercessor rules to get good. All right, so we'll move on to the next one. We'll put these boxes down. We'll put a set of sprues over here. And then we'll build our next Death Company. Let's see, how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Oh, are we just about. Oh, yeah, we only need to build 2 more, and then we'll be all built. So hang on, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, yep, yep. We'll have 10 in a moment. Zombie 513, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. So here we go. Let's cut out those last 2 bodies. Just save ourselves a couple minutes. Let's see. Socially inactive as is Warhammer a game or an IP? It's both, actually. So it started as a game back in the late 1980s, and then it became an IP slowly over time as they tested out books and uh, video games and all different types of media. It just kind of accidentally itself into an IP. Brian Jack, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Zombie 513. What I'm working on right now are some uh well, the name of this plastic kit is Assault Intercessors. There's some close combat specialists. What I'm doing though is I'm using bits from other Warhammer kits to give them flavor and customize them into a unit called Death Company Intercessors. What Death Company Intercessors are basically Marines that have fallen to a berserker range, a berserker rage. Hey, yeah, yeah, happy to help socially inactive. James Blackthorn, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. So yeah, Warhammer is a lot of fun. It is an IP now, but it used to be only a game system. Yeah, yeah, like a franchise. Like how Marvel started out as just comic books, and then in the 90s, well, I guess in the 60s, they did the original Spider-Man cartoon, and then they made other cartoons for other heroes, and a handful of live action movies in the 90s, some of which did good, like Blade 1 and Blade 2, some of which did bad, like Daredevil and Blade 3. Oh, yeah, Tyranids. Tyranids are basically another group in Warhammer. There's all kinds of different groups or teams, factions of different aliens, different humans, based on their political ideology, beliefs, or in the case of the Tyranids, their only motivation is because they're hungry. So yeah, they just go around and eat people. Lyle the Crocodile. That's an awesome name. Thanks for joining us. Just working on building some Warhammer Marines. Ooh, do I know of the Retributors? Yes, from the animated Astartes cartoon. Yes, Astartes is one of the things that got me into Warhammer too. Yes. Astartes has been a very great way to introduce Warhammer to a lot of people. That's one of the things that got me really interested in it, and I still love it to this day. Yeah, Astartes was, I think, what pushed me over the edge and started, and what got me to really consider take Warhammer more seriously. Ooh, Kazuro says that he's going to call his Dark Angels custom chapter the Celestial Griffins. That's an awesome name. Yeah, Clever Trevor. Astartes really is the best piece of 40K media. After that is probably the one trailer for that one game, the third game in a trilogy. Oh, Emperor Text to Speech, Colby. Yes, yes. That was one of the things I found early on too. Uh, Zombie 513 asks, "Do I know what a good unit for Tyranids would be?" The Yes, Dawn of War, Clever Trevor. Thank you. Good units for Tyranids for Zombie 513. Basically, the question is, what's your playstyle like, or what type of unit would best represent uh, combat efficiency to you on the battlefield? Because there are some that uh, swarm across the field, kind of like Zerglings. There's some that use spikes to shoot across the field. There's some that have four arms and shred things. There's and also infiltrate planets, but that's a very oh, Golden Touch Entertainment. Thanks for Golden Toucan Entertainment. Yes, thank you. Ooh, Zombie 513. Yes, the Ryan Sleepers. They are great infiltrator units. Kazros, yes, walking into the store and was hooked. I cannot stress how important it is to have a good. The Warhammer community is one of the friendliest communities out there, and that really makes a difference in attracting people to the hobby. Colby recommends to you, Zombie, a mix of swarms and heavy bugs. So there's this new unit called the Norn Emissary. It is a very brutal bug. It's giant and it stabs. So that's a really cool unit to consider. Douglas Fisher, thanks for following. Oh, so you already have a Nornum simulator. That's good, good, good. Yes, they're a great unit. Gonna get a second one as well. Good idea. Yes, if I remember their kit right, they're very good at objective control. They move fast and they get a lot of traction really quickly. Okay, Kazros has to head to bed. Hey, thanks for joining us as long as you could, my friend. Zai, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. There we go. Just clipped off some nice chain swords. This one's got a basket handle. That's reminiscent of the Scottish military. They had basket handles on their swords. That was real cool. King the Silent. That is a cool name. Thanks for following me. I appreciate it. Hobie's favorite faction is the Necrons. Nice. Yes, they are a very cool faction. Hold Open Stories on Spotify. I don't think I know that one. They do great 40K perspective stories. Nice. Yeah, I know somebody who does something like that called Vox in the Void. They're really cool. I really like their stories. Let's see. Here we go. Let's use these last two backpacks on these last two Marines. It's yeah, a lot like Vox in the Void. Perfect. Vox in the Void actually has this great one about a lamenter who falls to the Black Rage after being captured by Iron Warriors. It's a really cool horror story. I like it a lot. Let's see. Zombie 513 says, I'm not sure if the Tyranid transport unit would be good to get the same with the Biovore. I am a little rusty on Tyranid transport units, so I'm afraid I don't have a good recommendation there. Hard question mark. That's a cool name. Thanks for joining us. Just trimming off a couple more bits. Oh, something that pumps out mines. That's real cool. Go, just flipping some plastic. There we go. Just trimmed off the last of my Death Company pauldrons. Let's see. Nathaniel Robson asks, "Is anyone here a Lorehammer fan?" I know that he's a really popular channel. I'll admit that I have not caught any of his recent videos, though. Oh, Old One Eye. So he is a good character in general, yes. My only concern would be with the recent refresh. I don't know if they'll give him a new model anytime soon because his model is pretty old. Yes, Colby. I also mostly listen to Adeptus Ridiculous. I think it's a really fun and accessible entry podcast. And then you get invested in things like Bricky trying to be patient with Eric and explain how Warhammer works. And then other fun things like Bricky messing up the orders for a some merch they were getting. So that was a fun couple episodes to listen to as they try to figure out how they were going to fix that. Ooh, we'll give somebody a knife and a chainsword. That'll look real cool. Ooh, Lorehammer. Okay, I see another recommendation for Lorehammer. I'll have to check them out. Let's see. I goofed up. I forgot that this chainsword is a right hand chainsword, so I need something to put in the right, in the left hand, some kind of gun. I already gave my one left handed pistol out, so I need to find another one. Oh, look at that, another knife hand. Why not? I guess before I make a firm commitment to it, I'll check my pile of bits. I might have some from a, what's it called? Salt Marine. Let's see, let's take a look. Here we go. A left-hand pistol. We lucked out. Let's see. Zombie 513 asks, what are some good Space Marine units? You have a squad of Terminators and Infernus Marines. Well, I'm happy to say those are some good units. But again, like with the Tyranid discussion, it depends on what you mean by good. And good can be defined by your playstyle and what you personally like. For example, oh, David and Simone, thanks for joining us. For example, if you like to go fast, then there's a number of jet bikes and speeders that are really fun. If you like tanks, there are so many Space Marine tanks. And there's even a detachment where you can bring mostly vehicles. That's called the Iron Storm Detachment, by the way, where you can just bring out your entire vehicle motor pool. Heavy hitting units. So, yes, the Iron Storm Tank Detachment would be a really good one to look at then. The, what's it called? Firestorm Detachment. That one embodies the salamander play. That one uses a lot of transport tricks and shenanigans. So that one would be a very good, well, depending on what you personally value, that would be a good one because then you're able to blend uh, heavy infantry like terminators and then use the transport tricks to get them up to the middle of the board very quickly. And there's some different stratagems you can use for it where they can pop out for just for a moment, shoot, and then take back cover in whatever transport you send them up in, whether that's a repulsor tank or a land raider. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Burt McGirt. Fantastic suggestion. Land raiders full of aggressors and eradicators. Those mer- those units hit hard, and in the Firestorm detachment, just like the Terminators, you can keep them safe in the Land Raider, have them pop out and pop back in, pop out, back in. That's actually really good use of the repulsor tank because of a what's it called, a ability it has called emergency deembarkation. Hey Clifford, thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. Rowdy Reaper, that is an awesome name, thanks for joining us. Sigmund Freud, that is a very classic name, I like it, thanks for joining us. Ooh, Burt McGirt says his tournament list does that. uh, the pop in and out of the repulsor tank. One repulsor tank has six aggressors and a captain. Nice. I Very nice. And one has six eradicators and a biologist. Well, hey, thanks for the follow, Burt McGirt. I appreciate it. And thank you so much for that tactical tip. Yeah, yeah, that sounds like a really good strategy. Keeps your heavy units safe. You're able to get good board control, and then whenever the units are in trouble, they can just pop in and out of the tank. Oh, you use Land Raider Redeemers. Nice. I really like Land Raider Redeemers because of the fire. So that sounds fantastic to me. Spider Gang, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Ooh, yes, zombie. Makes sense. Thousand Suns are very annoying for Tyranid players. Also makes sense that the Land Raider popping in and out would make great Overwatch. IKEA Monkey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Yes. Lot of good Warhammer strategies here. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, hey Spider Gang. Thanks. I appreciate it. Yes, I love building Warhammer. Here, let me pull the camera over some of the units we built tonight. A lot of kit bashed units, putting a lot of flavor and personality in them. Ooh, yeah, makes sense. Zombie 513. Uh, Neuro Tyrant would be good for a burner attack. Ooh, Nathaniel Robinson asks, do I have any Titans? Not yet. That's the key word. Yet. When I have, let's see, 2,000 to burn for a body, 800 for a head, and what is it, 400 each for each arm? That's gonna go right to my Titan fund. Spider Gang asks, how long have I been building? I've been building about and painting for about 3 years now. Zombie 513 asks, what Titan would I plan on getting? Well, if I ever have a few thousand to ever burn on a Titan, I better what's the phrase the kids use? Commit. I better commit to getting a full Warlord Titan. Yes, Nathaniel, they are very expensive. Yeah, thousands and thousands of dollars. So that's why I would go straight for the Warlord Titan because it is the creme de la creme of the Titans. The one everyone looks at and says, I want that. Ooh, zombie, you know someone that has one and you got to hold it? Oh, dude, that's so cool. Let's see. IKEA Monkey asks, any recommendations for beginner on factions or legions for beginners? Ooh, that is a fantastic question. And ultimately, it depends. I don't like that answer, but it is the best answer. It really honestly depends on what stories you like, what stories you like to tell, what stories you like to read, and because it can depend, it goes as far as, sorry, I was having some trouble with the piece here. I was trying to fix it. Hmm, there we go. Yeah, yeah, I like what Sinful's saying. People feel like there isn't a wrong starter legion. It's just what connects to you personally. So, like for example, what connected me to Lamenters was their uh, willingness to, confront danger and strength in the face of adversity, and that was something that I really needed in my life at that time. And that's something that I still love and cherish today. Do I have any older models in my Army S513? Land Raiders have the kit they use today has been in production since 2006. So that's a pretty old unit. Um, oh, yeah. I actually have a 1980 Space Marine that I plan to paint for a YouTube video someday. It's actually from something called Rogue Trader, Rougetrader. It's basically Warhammer from before it was officially called Warhammer. See, looking for a phone charger real quick. But yeah, someday I'm gonna paint that old Warhammer mini. That mini is actually the first. Oh yeah, yeah, zombie. My YouTube channel's the same name as my TikTok. Lamentably underscore. But yeah, uh, that uh Space Marine. His name is Captain Crab. He is actually the. Hey, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, appreciate the subscriptions. But yeah, basically, that Space Marine was the first ever Lamenter. Uh, he had the Lamenter paint scheme, and eventually, I'm gonna make a video where I paint him. So yeah, I'm real excited for whenever I get around to doing that video. The name of the model is Captain Crab from Rogue Trader, if anyone's curious to look it up. But yeah, he was painted the Lamenter colors, so he's technically older than Warhammer itself. Yeah, you're right, Nathaniel. They do charge too much for Warhammer plastic. King the Silent says he's never played, but he got the Tyranid Combat Patrol 2 years ago. Well, hey, that's so cool. Yeah, yeah, I'm excited to see you paint them. Be sure to post some photos here on TikTok so we can all look at them together. Oh, yes, yes, I am live on YouTube too. What I was trying to do originally was use a program called Streamlabs to go live on both at the same time, but it didn't work, so I'm live from my computer and live from my phone. Ooh, Zombie 513's oldest model is a 4th edition Broodlord. Last made in 1997. That's so cool. Hey, 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 Spider Gang. Glad to see you again. Yeah, Sinful, Streamlabs is pretty finicky. I was so excited at first because it used to work great for me. Oh, Dr. Mister, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, right, Nathaniel. 4K for a plastic Titan, but they don't want to starties on YouTube. Am I right? Gotta go to sleep now? Well, hey, thanks for joining us as long as you could, King the Silent. Look forward to seeing you around again real soon. Nathaniel Robinson, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Luke the Based. That is a based name. I like it. Based and Warhammer pilled. Perfect. Ooh, Dr. Mister says I should go to sleep. I should go to sleep. I probably will after I finish these two models. My phone is on life support right now. It was almost almost dead. Hey Zombie 513, thanks for the subscription, thanks for the follow, and thanks for the great conversation. I'll be finishing up here in a few minutes too. I look forward to seeing you again next time. Yeah, Spider Gang, these are so fun to make and make together. Hey, appreciate you coming meeting me today. I enjoy meeting you today and look forward to building some more with you. I got some new scouts that need to get built. And also, thank you so much for the subscriptions on YouTube. Yes, it is so much fun to build these together. That's one thing I really love about Warhammer. It's a community. We're a Warhammer community. We do it together because we play together. And then we have fun together. Oh, yes, Nathaniel, let me tell you, I have a lot of experience building these, so I know all the ins and outs of a Primaris Marine. I guarantee you, though, if I was trying to help somebody build some other army, it would go a lot slower, and I would pay special attention to the instructions. Yes, I've probably built close to maybe 100 Space Marines. Oh, Dr. Mister, it's 2 a.m. for you? Wow. Well, shoot, sure appreciate you spending your time with me. It's, yeah, really late on the East Coast. Oh, Eli, these are Warhammer Marines. Uh, they do look a lot like, uh, the Fallout, power armor. There is actually a Fallout tabletop game. Uh, who was Yeah, I was talking to somebody about it. They said it was a lot of fun. Ooh, gonna be up all night, you say? Am I gonna be live tomorrow? Probably. I don't know when, but I probably will. Yes, building is and painting is so much fun. I don't like doing it alone. I like doing it together with all of you. All right, Spider Gang. Make sure to like and subscribe here on TikTok and YouTube, and I guarantee you'll get some kind of notification when I go live. Thanks again, Spider Gang. See you soon. Jonathan Pecan, that's an awesome name. Thanks for joining us. Dr. Mister, thanks for joining us tonight. Thank you so much. Bye. Nathaniel Robinson's still here. Hey, sure appreciate it. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, we got these two Marines to finish up. We're gonna give the guy with the basket sword handle this to this guy with the left-handed pistol. Oops. Pasta Boy Utah. That's an awesome name. Thanks for joining us. I love pasta. Do I ever build airplanes? Not yet. Ooh, Dr. Mister, you're still here. Appreciate it. Well, no worries. I'll be finishing up in a few minutes, so you don't have to worry about me keeping you up too late. Hawk, that's an awesome name. Thanks for joining us. Pancake Cat, that is a so cute name. Thanks for joining us, Pancake Cat. I love pancakes and I love cats. Oh, yes, this guy's looking fearsome. I like it. Yeah, look at this guy. He's a real Space Marine hero. Hey, hey, hey. He looks really nice. Oh, yes, Nathaniel. Primaris Space Marines are bigger. So here. Oh, yeah, blood in the saw. That's what I'll do. I like it. So here is a regular Marine next to a Primaris Marine. This guy standing on a tactical rock, so he's not fully straight up. Um, but yeah, the Primaris Marine is like a head taller. So we put it over here. Yeah, yeah. By comparison, it's yeah, like Primarch height. Let's see. Let's add some glue to the bottom of his feet so we can stick him on the base. Sun's red. Yeah, Evil Sun Scarlet Red. That looked good for blood. Let's see, my Primarch's name is Sanguinius. He's actually dead in the current Warhammer setting. He died fighting Horus at the very end of the what's called the Horus Heresy. Let's see. Byron asked, "Do I know who Mike Marks is?" Oh, he's a Fallout character apparently. Says Chub Saver. Thanks, I appreciate it. Yes, Sanguinius died saving the Emperor. Will I paint him? I might if I can find the kit. I've heard that Fallout tabletop game is really cool. Oh, will I paint Sanguinius? Oh, I'm sure someday. I gotta get one sooner or later. The legend, the poster boy. Yes, Chubbas. Oh, thank you, Chubbas. I appreciate the correction. Thank you. Ooh, yes, Gold. How do you pronounce your name? Gold Beaks or Golden Bee? I am excited for Space Marine 2. Oh, thanks for the follow, Chubbas. I appreciate it. Yeah, Space Marine 2 is uh looks like a really cool game, and it hits on a lot of the pain points that I feel like need to be solved in the gaming industry right now. It looks like the game is really player friendly, so I'm really excited about that. Yes, Magnus really would have stayed loyal if his whole situation was handled better. The Emperor is not a good bad. Yes, Golden Bee. The Warhammer community is a lot of fun. It's a really good community. Everyone I've met in real life and online is so friendly, and we all, get along well. And, I haven't seen much, if any, toxicity in it. There's a lot of uh, toxic fandoms out there right now. And yeah, Warhammer just seems to be the fun one. Sure, we have our own controversies here and there, but yeah, everyone seems to be good natured about differences. And oh, thank you, Golden Bee. I appreciate it. Appreciate the follow. Hey, Venabite, thanks for the follow. Yes, this is Warhammer. Diego Mondragon asks, what are my thoughts on one page rules? Let's see. I like the company. I'm actually subscribed to what's it called? A monthly subscription box they make where they send out miniatures from other creators that work with them. I really like that subscription box. I think it's a great way to help small creators get their plastic models discovered. Yeah, it's a really good box. I haven't played any games using the one page rules. That's real funny to say actually, because yeah, I consume so much of their other material, but I haven't actually played with their rules. Ooh, Dr. Mister, you're just starting Warhammer. That's awesome. Well, you know a lot for somebody who's new. Awesome. Ooh, St. Joseph asks, what power armor is this? Well, I'll tell you what, St. Joseph, this is a little bit of a mix. This body, this chest armor and leg armor is Mark 10 Primaris armor. This left arm is Mark 10 Primaris armor. This right arm is from the Mark 7 Death Company. This pauldron's from Mark 7 Death Company. And this backpack is from Mark 7 Death Company. So, what I'm doing is something called kit bashing. I'm taking different, oh shoot, what's it called? I take different parts from different kits and then I put them together to make something new and cool. Krabby21 asks, what paint do I use? I'll tell you what, I use a lot of different paints. I use some Citadel paint by Games Workshop. I use some of Duncan Rhodes yellow paints. I use some. Army Painter Pink for undertone, and then paint over it with Imperial Fist contrast paint. I've even started experimenting with inks instead of actual paints. Boner125 asks, what am I going to paint them as? So the Blood Angels have this Berserker unit called Death Company. These are Death Company intercessors. Death Company intercessors have a rule where they all have to have chainswords and uh, pistols, or they all have to have heavy guns. I already have 10 of the heavy gun ones. So what I'm doing is I made 10 of the pistol and chainsword just so that whenever the eventual codex comes out, I'll be covered with both options. Granted, I also expect that I can since these are all the same regular loadouts of Assault Intercessors, and since I'm playing a successor chapter instead of actual regular Blood Angels, most people won't mind if I just say, hey, these cool looking Assault Intercessors, they're in black armor compared to my regular Intercessors in yellow armor. Do you mind if I just play them as Assault Intercessors because they all look the same? Sturdy Milk Dud, that is an awesome name. Thanks for joining us. Azure, thanks for joining us. But yeah, you know, in terms of rules, this unit can work either as Soul Intercessors or Death Company Intercessors with pistols and chainsword. Ooh, Boner125 says he's going to get back into painting with an Imperial Fist kill team. That's so awesome. Let's see. Sturdy Milk Dud 1234 asks, do I remember you? I'll admit it's really late where I am locally, so I am having a hard time making my brain work. Would you help joggle my memory, Sturdy Milk Dud? Ooh, Andrew Bartok also runs Blood Angels. That's so cool. Yes, I really like Blood Angels Lamenters. They're a very fun unit to play. Oh, no worries, Tyler. Yes, I'm all about those Lamenters. Asa Mitaka, that's an awesome name. Thanks for joining us. Yes, Maxis, the Blood Angels figurines look so cool. And they're a lot of fun to paint too. I paint mine yellow instead of red because I play uh, a chapter that's derived from the original one. It's called a successor chapter. Oh, you were there when I was painting my Lamented armor vehicles. Yes, I remember you now. Yeah, I actually have that Vindicator right over here. Yeah, it's already seen some good action. I'll tell you what, this Vindicator has been very helpful in my paddles. Maxis, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, the real Space Raiders have come to take my minis. Oh no! Yes, Dr. Mister. Yellow is a very hard color to paint. It's a definitely a labor of love. A lot of what I do is trying to figure out which paints work with which yellows. Oh, thanks, Nathaniel. I appreciate it. This yellow was done with Duncan Rhodes yellow paints. He's a former Games Workshop employee, but now he goes out and he makes his own paints. Yeah, Tyler, the dynamic poses of the Primaris are really cool, but these Mark 7 helmets just hit differently. They look so cool. Yeah, yes, Asa. I've tested it with pinks and purples. It really does help a lot to make some deep shades. That's actually what I'm doing with this Lamenter right here. I already pre-shaded it in a dark red, and I was using some light white ink to build up layers to make some really white high points. So when I eventually hit it with yellow, it'll look really deep. Sturdy Milk did ask, do I have any chaplains or terminators? I do. Not in reach of the camera though. I did start a new chaplain recently. Um, because chaplains work great with assault intercessors. So I said, hey, I need a dedicated chaplain for my assault intercess for my death company intercessors. Yeah, Sinful. The chaplains are so cool. I like them a lot. And they hit hard too. I like their ability to add an extra damage, extra point of damage, an extra wound whenever they, uh, whenever somebody hits. So that's a real nice unit. Oh, I actually also have a chaplain on a bite. Ooh, Tyler, I haven't played Kill Team yet. That was one of the first things that got me interested in painting and building Warhammer, though. I bought a box of intercessors to use for an intercessor kill team. I was really excited. I just couldn't find anyone else wanted to play regular kill, who wanted to play kill team instead of regular Warhammer. Yes, Boner 125. The Lamenters are sick. They're so much fun. I love them a lot. Well, we got a lot done tonight. These assault intercessors and death company intercessors are looking fantastic. I do have to head out now, go to bed, but from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate all of you coming out tonight. I really appreciate um, making these new friendships here with you. What I love about Warhammer is building a community. So, hey, yes, thank you, Tyler. I appreciate it. Hey, I look forward to going live again sometime tomorrow. Thanks for the follow, Tyler. I don't know when I'll go live tomorrow, but keep an eye out. I There's going to be some kind of notification that goes out when I do. Well, hey, good night, brother. Thank you, my brethren. Welcome to the Lamenters chapter, and I look forward to crusading with you all real soon. Thank you so much.